when I say I could not love a group more. I mean, I know I love a lot of groups. Oh, I do know there's an Alan. Because, like, of course there is. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Everybody's Nuna. My name is Michelle, and today we are starting a very special series all revolving around KCON. KCON LA to be specific. KCON LA 2025 to be very, very specific. So fun fact about me, I have gone to KCON LA the past 3 years. I went first 2022, I went in 2023, and I went in 2024. And I swear, for as long as I can, I will never miss a KCON. It is literally my big event of the year, and I look forward to it. I book my hotels way in advance, and I really can't wait. So KCON LA just dropped the first wave of artists that are going to be at the LA 2025 KCON. So I thought it would be super fun to do a little intro to the groups that are going to be at KCON and a little rundown. So I'm going to do some intro music videos. I'm trying to do the latest comeback for each of the artists, and I'm breaking this up into a series with multiple parts. That way you don't have to listen to me yap for like over an hour going through artists. Today, we are going to be going through some of my favorite artists, even outside of KCON. I love them. I have seen P1Harmony many times in concert. I actually first really learned about P1Harmony in 2022. I was a newer K-pop stan in 2022 and went with my cousin, and she loved P1Harmony, introduced me to them, and we saw them there live, and I have just been in love with them literally ever since. So P1Harmony, we're going to do their latest comeback, Sad Song. However, follow along with them because they are having a comeback very, very soon, and I will surely be reacting to that when it comes out as well. But today, the latest comeback is Sad Song, September 19th, 2024. We're going to react to that one. The next group that I love, they are one of my groups that I have been following since their survival show, Boys Planet. We're going to do Zerobaseone. Also, one of my favorite groups of all time. I watched them live during Boys Planet. Shout out to the Ampliverse and Boys Love reaction channel. They were the ones that got me hooked onto Boys Planet and so in love with Zerobaseone when they debuted. My bias is Kim Yoo-vin. I've loved him ever since I met his dog, Papa. I mean, met like online. Ever since they put out pictures of Papa, I was like, yeah, that's the guy for me, for surely. So we're going to do Zerobaseone Blue off of their latest comeback. And then we're going to do a third group. I thought I'd throw into the mix here a group I didn't know as well, and that's Cravity. So Cravity has just recently won Road to Kingdom Ace of Ace. Some of my girlfriends are obsessed. They have shown me some really great performance videos, but I didn't really follow along with Ace of Ace itself. I did Legendary War back in the day, but I didn't do Ace of Ace. So I'm excited to learn more about Cravity, and congratulations, yay, on winning Ace of Ace. We are going to do Cravity, their latest comeback, Now or Never. And I believe I have seen Cravity at one of the previous KCONs. I can't remember off the top of my head which year, but I'm very excited to see them again, especially after coming off of a big win. I think that's super awesome that they're going to be featured at KCON as well. So we're going to be running through the groups. Those are our three for today: P1Harmony, ZB1, Cravity. And in the future, I'm going to be doing more of the groups. I'm definitely going to dive into the girlies. There's some great ones coming. And I am also going to do a KCON rundown. But to tell you the total truth, KCON, LA at least, has changed the way they've done ticketing, stages, setup, agendas, like, you know, how they run each individual day every single year. So I can give you a little bit of background if you're interested, but I want to see how they're going to be laying out their ticketing and the structure of the event itself this year, so I can give you all the most, what I think may be accurate interpretation of what they're doing this year. I will do my absolute best. So please do stay tuned for that. I promise you, once I know a little bit more, I'll let you know everything I know from my personal experience. So, P1Harmony. All right, let's get into P1Harmony. Like I said, their latest comeback with Sad Song came out September 19th, 2024. Certainly due for a comeback, and that's what they're giving us. They're coming back really, really, really soon, so please stay tuned. It looks awesome. They also have a new light stick. I'm gonna have to get one, but honestly, I love my original girly, but I really do love the superhero vibes of the new light stick, which does follow their lore. If you watched like the movie they put out pre-debut, they've always been superheroes, as my bias Kehoe says. They've always been superheroes. Let's get into it. Sad Song. P1Harmony's concepts are some of my favorite ever. Everything is always so bright and like cool. That's like the best adjective for them. They are just so cool and so unique and fascinating. Soul is so cute. Oh my god. Jiyoung also is my number one bias record extraordinaire. Kehoe, I love you, but Jiyoung. I bought all of these albums. I love this whole comeback concept. My Canadian vocal king. Please don't ask me to dance, anybody, please. Love this cherry red tea. Intak is also just one of the finest men in the whole world, and his dancing is crazy. Jungsub's stage presence is like no one I've literally ever seen before. Kehoe, you ate that. And Soul is just such a special boy. I love him so much. Theo was my first bias. I lost his hair on him, but he's back to blonde. Our natural blonde Theo. Jungsub. Music video is so vibey. I love it. I love water in a music video. I haven't watched this in a minute. Oh, the choreo is so tight. I love, 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 love. Yay! Oh. The ring. Does that feed... Somebody tell me. Does that feed into the superhero bit? Like the superhero concept that they do? Okay. Incredible. P1Harmony. Again, the first time I saw them was at KCON, and then they did come to Denver for a show 2 tours ago. And they unfortunately didn't come to Denver last tour, so I had to go out to LA to see them. But we had like incredible seats, and I just love them so much. I always have a sign that says, Kehoe, you ate that. If you know, you know. And I bring it to every concert, and I always bring it to KCON as well. Oh, and I also went to Jingle Ball in DC in 2024 to see them, and I brought that sign. So Kehoe, be looking out for my sign. I'm bringing it to KCON again. I'm there for you, my guy. But P1Harmony is one of those groups, like vocally, between the main vocalists, or the 3 vocalists, Theo, Kehoe, and Jiyoung, I just feel like their voices meld so well together. Like when they do harmonies and they sing in unison and they sing together, it's like they sound so perfect together. I'm not saying they sound the same, like by any means, but there is something about the timbre of their voices that fits so perfectly together. And then, Soul, every time he gets lines, Give Our Boy More lines, he is so incredible. He's got a great tone of voice as well. And then our rappers are just like absolutely iconic, like Intuk and Jungsub. What can be any better? Like literally, the first time I saw Jungsub live, I was like, oh yeah, I get it. Yep. I get it. Why he was so popular in all of those different like competition shows he was on, because his stage presence, even back then at such a young age, is absolutely unmatched. So excited to see my boys again. We'll see P1Harmony there. Like I said, peace, stay tuned. I am definitely going to do something with this comeback, so stay tuned for that. Next group that we're doing, as promised, is my GB babies, my Zerobaseone boys. They are just one of two groups I've been following since their survival show. One is ENHYPEN, the other is Zerobaseone, and I could not think of a more perfect grouping of 9 people that like a survival show could have put together, when you've got like the Matsyung and Jiyoung, and I always say Yujin is the perfect maknae, and everything in between. Truly and honestly, they have something for everyone, but it all works, and they all just vibe together so well. All of their vibes intermix, and like you've got something for literally everyone, but in a cohesive way. I think Jung Hao is like the perfect center. I think he kind of dictated the vibe of the group overall. And yeah, I could not love these 9 boys more. And I am not going to mention the D word all. We're not talking about that today. We're not doing it. So Zerobaseone, I've loved every single comeback they've ever had. Love the blue theme. So fitting that we're going to watch the music video Blue. Came out February 24th, 2025, and we are going to give it a watch and get hyped to see them again at KCON. Last year I was fortunate enough to have High Wave with them, and that like blew my brain. I'll have to show you all sometime, but I have a slogan for Gyuvin, and it's literally a picture from the Boys Planet finale of him still crying and like poking his cheek. And it's so cute, and I love it, and I got to show it to him, and he laughed in my face in a very cute way, and I was even more endeared by him, and I said, yes, absolutely. Kim Gyuvin, I'm there for you, but I'm really there for all of you. So without further ado, let's do Blue. Oh, Jung Hao. When I say I could not love a group more, I mean, I know I love a lot of groups. This song is so perfect. You all know me, you know I love softer songs, a sweet boy. I love when they let his tattoos out, okay? I love the tattoos. Everyone needs a Just Dad. I'll get one, if it means I can stay together forever. I love Ricky. Matthew's voice is insane. Gunnuk my wrecker, guess why? Every one of their voices is so unique. I could cry watching them. Oh, Gyuvin! Our main vocalist. ZB1 would not be ZB1 without Tae-Rae. Truly. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. No one wants to see me dance. Oh my god, these three. Oh my god, these three. Oh my god. That trio. It's my OG bias line trio. They need to stop doing such nostalgic stuff because it makes me sad. Two bins. Hanbin is such a phenomenal leader too. The sheer amount of things Sung Hanbin has done since becoming leader. He takes such good care of the guys, and I know Jung takes such good care of them too as the oldest. I love them. Oh my god, I love them so much. I can't wait to see them in person. I hope that October tour includes the US. If it doesn't, I literally don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go absolutely broke because I'm going to have to buy a bunch of tickets to travel overseas. And oh my gosh, I have to see like a full ZB1 concert. I've been so lucky. I've seen them at Crazy Super Concert. I've seen them at KCON. But my one like dying wish is to see them in a full concert because there's so many songs that they just don't get to do. I mean, Back to Zero Base is probably one of my favorite songs ever. I can't remember if we got Sweat. I need to see Sweat live. Good So Bad is one of my favorite songs of all time, and they did that at Crazy, and I was so grateful because that is like my heart song. But there's so many songs that, you know, they just don't pick to feature when they go to some of these more festival-like concerts to perform, and I want to see them all. I want to see all of them, please. I would also love to see the Boys Planet songs that they do in their concerts. It would be really cool. So really excited to see Zerobaseone again. Our 9 perfect boys that I hope can be together forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So at least we'll see them at KCON this year. Oh yes, and I'll definitely do a vlog for KCON, so stay tuned for that as well. But oh yeah, I was kind of saying in the middle of the music video, all of their voices are so unique and distinct. I love a group that sounds great together, of course, but I love a group when you can tell a lot of the voices apart. Like same with P1Harmony. Like truly, when someone starts singing, you can be like, oh, that's Tae-rae. Oh, that's Kiho. Oh, that's, Sung Hanbin. That's Matthew. That's Gunnock. Like they all, Gyubin. They all have such distinct voices that, again, just mesh and blend well together. And just this combination of like 9 individuals, which is so incredibly perfect. And I can't get over how much I love them. But moving on, we're going to go to Cravity, a group that I know very little about, but I'm already very impressed with, again, with their win from Road to Kingdom, Ace of Ace. I had seen a bit about them before, and I know that they also had, I don't want to call it like a reality show, but there was a show that like followed their story, right? So maybe I'll have to watch that. But if you have any suggestions on what to watch for Cravity, other music videos, a good getting to know you video would be awesome if anyone wants to drop that down in the comments. And yeah, anything else you think I should watch leading up to KCON. I am going to watch. I'm going to call out who really sticks out to me, and I would love if people would name drop down in the comments so I can learn their names and learn who my favorite is. Oh, I do know there's an Alan, because, like, of course there is, and I don't think there's any other idol Alan. So, Alan, I don't know which one you are, but I will learn. I want to know about these groups. I love going into KCON, knowing more about them, knowing who to look out for, knowing a bit more of their songs, but I also love being surprised, honestly. I come out of it every year loving someone. Like I said, 2022, P1Harmony was my new discovery. 2023, Just Be was my new discovery. Last year, I fell head over heels in love with G.O.D. So, could be anyone. So we'll see. All right, let's go Cravity. This is Now or Never. It came out December 3rd, 2024. as long as I'm reading that right. Sometimes the way that international dates are written really trips me up, but I'm pretty sure this is December 3rd because it's their newest comeback. So let's go. Now or never. The asteroid was observed passing Earth September 18, 2024. Okay, so this has to be December. I do love a space moment. Reminds me of One Direction. Already with the vocals. I love. Love the rock vibes already. Like a Lost Boys vibe. I like it. I love a rapper. Beautiful cinematography. I know 눈앞에 가까워져 찾아가 넌 나의 destination. 후회 없이 던져 의심 따윈 없어 기회란 걸 알아. Now or never. 다시 난 또 한 번 뛰어들어 끝없이 널 향해 가는 racer. 한계란 건 없어 세상 위로 외쳐 지금뿐이란 걸. I like that one. Who's that? That one. That bridge. Ooh. Speaking of bridges, that bridge just blew up. But that bridge literally blew up right after the bridge. Blew my mind. That was a great bridge. I hear you. Someone please tell me who's doing the high notes. Love the mix of like the Lost Boys being up in space, that area that they were doing their dance sequences in. Very, very, very cool. All right, that was Cravity. I loved that song. Really love the chorus. I like that like ticking noise, and I loved that bridge. I feel like we do not get a bridge in songs in general nearly enough anymore. So thank you, Cravity, for the bridge. I really loved it. And yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions for me of what to watch for Cravity, I want to get to know them better. That song was gorgeous. The members' vocals were incredible. Loved the second verse with all of the rapping. That was super, super duper cool. That's going onto the playlist immediately. And I hope that they get to play it at KCON. Because again, sometimes these groups have like comebacks right before KCON and maybe they don't always get to it, but Now or Never, I loved that song. Really great. Gorgeous boys as well. Don't need to say that, but yeah, I thought that they were excellent. So let me know in the comments what else you think I should watch from even P1Harmony, Zerobaseone, Cravity. I want to know it all. I want to know your favorite songs, your favorite members, what you're looking forward to. And if you're going to KCON, please do let me know. And I hope to get those other videos out once KCON drops more information. So please do stay tuned for those. I see so much discourse online about not understanding the tiers of ticketing, not understanding the different stages, what you do and don't have access to with your level of ticketing. And I promise once I know more, so I can give you accurate information, as accurate as I can give based on experience, I will do so. So stick around for that, and I hope to see you all at KCON. And as always, I'll see you next time.